Have you ever been playing a game and stumbled into a town and it just felt like there was so much to discover? I don't know if any of you have ever played Fallout, but that feeling when I first walked into Diamond City and I was just filled with an overwhelming curiosity. That feeling is what I hope to achieve with this town. And well, I'm going to take a step towards that today in this episode by first fixing this view. Well, I've been doing a lot of work here in Palvera, and I think I have successfully kind of captured that feeling of just awe and breathtaking with this build here. So, as you can see, we kind of have a watchtower here, or a clock tower rather, and I've kind of used some banners up here as some added little detail to fit in that little crevice. And back behind it, while not finished, it's mostly done, is a custom birch forest that if you, well, watched before, in like episode 1, I talked about really wanting to do this, so we finally did it, and we have some birds up here. Now, this technique for the birds and the banners, I'm pretty sure I first saw it from Sinnoh. Just everything he does is incredible. So yeah, I kind of took inspiration with that, and I think it really is filling out this frame here. It's definitely going to do a good lot of work, if we keep going. I think I still need to fill out this forest a little bit more, and I was thinking about maybe putting some right in this area, right along this edge, but I kind of got burnt out of building trees, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break for it. But before I do that, why don't we get a little bit closer and take a better look. So yeah, here we are at the edge of our custom birch forest here. I really like it. The yellow flowers just complement it so well. I love these trees. I think I'm getting a little bit better at making custom trees. The birds are really cool. In the forest, I have this chest, and this is kind of all the materials that I use to make the trees. So I figured I'd just keep them here for whenever I feel like I'm ready to build some more. So yeah, that's the birch forest. Now moving on to the clock tower, I need to wax that. I really like it. The banners especially add just a ton of detail, and it's kind of functional. If we go ahead and come inside here, as you can see, this is kind of where I moved my bamboo from over there, but it's just nowhere near as efficient. I don't know, I need to figure something out to get bamboo efficiently. But yeah, that's just where we're hiding it for the time being. And yeah, so that's the build wrapped up here. And well, I guess I'll talk to you when I figure out what I'm going to do next. So, I thought next we would kind of work on making some changes to the inn here. It just, to me, this doesn't stand out enough as a building here in Palvera. It's just very bland, and look at the sign. You wouldn't know this was an inn without that sign, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to change that, but I'm at least going to make it look a whole lot better. And, well, my girlfriend has been asking me every time I show her my town here, how do these people clean themselves? And, you know, I think that's a pretty valid thing to ask. You don't want to be dirty, do you? So that inspired me to kind of build a bathhouse for the people to clean themselves and ensure they're just not all dirty and nasty. So I think we're going to improve the inn a little bit, and then we're going to make a little subsection where people can pay to come and clean themselves, because, you know, nothing's free. So, yeah, why don't we go ahead and get started with that? I think that that is a much prettier sign. I'm pretty happy with the outside of this for right now, at least. Moving inwards, I've always kind of been pretty upset with this room. This is really awful, honestly. So I think I'm just gonna make this the staircase that kind of leads into the bathhouse area. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so before I kind of start making this place look pretty, I want to show you kind of the basic layout I got going on down here. So we have the staircase that leads down here, and we're going to have a pool here that people can go into, and then following down into here, we're going to have another pool. So this should be enough space to kind of have a bunch of room for bathing. And we're going to have some nice kind of architecture going on around these walls. It's going to look really pretty. But yeah, so I looked into kind of what this looked like bathing in medieval times, and I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, I think they just didn't, to be fair. I'm pretty sure they stunk. But for those who did in these kind of like bathing houses and things and whatnot, usually they are honestly kind of like a recreational activity, like getting clean with your friends, which is kind of weird, but you know, whatever. So I think here in Palvera, it's going to be kind of fun, you know. You'll come, get clean with your friends. They're not naked. They do, I'm pretty sure they wear, like, some type of underwear, like, even, like, a swim trunk-esque thing. Whatever they had back then, I don't know. But, yeah, so that's what we're going to do, and I'll show you when I have this place looking all nice and pretty. So, I have, oh, a little bit of trash. I have finished decorating the bathhouse. So come on down here, and as you can see, we have some sandstone. Who left this mess? Anyway, look at this. Isn't this beautiful here? So we have these nice arches with these plants and lights that kind of decorate the walls here and make it less boring. And here we have one of the baths that they can use, and down here we have another one, so that there's plenty of room for people to bathe. And yeah, I think this is going to be a great kind of setting to exist within Palvera, and it adds some logic, because obviously these people want to clean themselves. So yeah, I think we have done pretty good with the downstairs here, and it adds life and character to this inn, which I think it was lacking a little bit, and honestly, it still kind of is. I'm sure as time goes on, we'll figure out more ways to add on to this. But for now, I think the inn is pretty good as it stands. So yeah, let's see what we're gonna do next, shall we? Oh God, what is that? Who is banging at my door? Letters for your majesty. Okay, what do we got this time? Wares. Greetings, king. I am the blacksmith that lives right next to you. I gotta say, I am more than grateful for the renovations you've done to my workplace. If it isn't too much of an ask, your majesty, could you construct me a place to sell my wares? Yeah, well, I'm already awake, so I guess I can. The only question is, where should I do it? You know, I am not entirely sure, so I'm gonna figure out where, and then I'll walk you through the build. And with that, I think the build is complete. So it's still lacking the interior, and I've tried to be better about it. I think I've done pretty good about finish the interior in the same episode. But I really got to get this episode out because I have been slacking pretty heavily on my uploads. So I think I'm going to have to save this for a different time. Um, I'm glad to have completed this. I'm proud of all the work we've done. Bear with me as it is the holiday season and I'm definitely busier and it's much harder to get these out, but I still enjoy it and I'm still just having a grand time expanding our town here. And I'm just so excited to see where it goes, where this whole world goes. And we're just taking it one step at a time, you know? One house, one armor shop, one build at a time. And I think it's going to work out for us. So, if you've enjoyed this one, then keep watching. Keep updated with my videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Have a good one.